Hey everyone, Tony George. Tuesday update, DocSports.com. Let's talk NBA. Let's throw some games out at you. Just some opinions, kind of a different format. I'll give you kind of an official lean here with the totals play in the Thunder and Kings game. We'll talk about that. I'll touch on the national title game, what we got going on over at the website in a minute. And again, heads up, follow me on Twitter at TGeorgeSports. There'll be a Masters update tomorrow with picks for top 10s and top 20s. This is going to be some really easy. We got a 7-unit top pick on at least a 4-pick card. I mean, I don't care if you don't like golf. You like money? Who doesn't like the Masters? It's an American tradition. You know, it's like 4th of July. It comes around once a year and everybody enjoys it. Yeah, so we'll talk about that in a minute too. All right. Today, first of all, player prop. I'll give you a free player prop. Giannis, the Greek Freak, Milwaukee. Over 11.5 rebounds. That is around minus 115. Oh, yeah. Taking on Boston. There's some huge games in the NBA tonight with implications. Now, the injury reports, which the LA Lakers are abusing again. This sticks in my craw. This sticks in my craw that the NBA doesn't realize who the hell their audience is. Adam Silver, there was a reason he was the biggest proponent of all the commissioners in all the pro sports. He was the biggest proponent and advocate of sports betting because he knew it was the only thing that could save the beast. Because the NBA is a crappy product for the most part. The All-Star games now are a joke. Your audience depends. You kind of need to know who's playing if you're handicapping games. The Lakers did it again the other night. LeBron James, an hour before tip-off, I'm not playing. Got flu-like symptoms against Minnesota. I had a free play out on for you. I mean, you just load management. By the way, the Lakers need every win they can get just to get in the playoff. They're playing the Warriors tonight, and him and Davis are listed as doubtful or questionable. And they're laying points. You want to get involved in that? Then you want to unload on Golden State if those two guys are questionable or doubtful? Then they both play and they have career nights at home? Then you get your ass handed to you? I'm just saying, it irritates me. But word is in the Milwaukee and Boston game, word on the street, nothing official, nobody holds any team accountable whatsoever, that Horford and Porzingis probably not play. That's going to open up, and Giannis is averaging 14 boards a game over his last 10. And higher than that over his last 5. Numbers 11.5. It's like minus 115, 120. Oh, yeah. 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 Big game for Milwaukee. So, of course, you know, in the last week, Milwaukee has lost to Memphis and Washington. 2 of the lowliest bottom feeders in the NBA. And it's not like they were shorthanded. Doc Rivers is a joke as a head coach. They were winning 70% of their games when they fired the other guy, then hired Doc Rivers. He's been a 500 ball coach at best with them, with one of the most talented rosters in the league. When is somebody going to wake up that's got a bunch of money owns an NBA franchise to say, we're not hiring this clown? You know? Once they're in the playoffs, he'll blow it. Be lucky to get out of the first round. FYI, don't put a futures on him. Just saying. Indiana, first half line over Toronto. Toronto and Washington Wizards are having a race to see who sucks worse playing defense because neither one of them play any of it. Indiana, high-scoring team. They name score. They're laying 13. What's first half lines like 7.5? Small lead. Orlando over Houston. Houston's now out of it after a big run. Orlando laying 3 on the road. Oh, yeah. I'd lay it. And finally, Kings Thunder. Word is, you always have to put an asterisk besides what you read on an injury report you heard about fake news for the last 8 years in politics. It's fake news. A lot of it is. But the Webster's Dictionary example, the picture of fake news is an NBA injury report. That is the pure definition. But word is Gilgeous-Alexander is going to play tonight for Oklahoma City. Huge. Top 3 player in the league. They're playing the Kings. Total, 227. It went over 239. It went over 235 this year. Now it's 227. Kings on the road, too. Going to give it up. You know, Oklahoma City's got scores all over the floor. Oh, by the way, so's the Kings. Over 227, your official free play today. Last night, you saw talent and awesomeness and complete domination on display. And by the way, thanks for all I had a ton of guys come in on March Madness packages this year. We were able to deliver a 12-4-1 run for you on or 13-4 one run on our card, something like that. Solid performance. We did take Purdue last night. I gave you the under for free. And that's one of the reasons I took Purdue, because I thought it was going to be a low-scoring game that would bring points into play. And 2 other reasons. I also thought, since 99.9% of the entire universe was on UConn, I'd go ahead and play contrarian. And if you're going to take a flyer on any team against UConn, it's going to be Purdue with Edey, because he's an unstoppable force in the middle. 37 points last night. Here's the bad news. The rest of the team had 23. And that's how UConn won this, playing defense. We talked about that yesterday on the free play video. Defense. Defense and rebounding wins championships. Period. Not guys that can knock down 500 threes a game. Ask Alabama. Okay? Defense. I mean, they're a dominant basketball. They're the best team in basketball. We all knew it. I thought if anybody give them a game, it'd be Purdue. I just thought they matched up well enough. Their guards can hit shots. They couldn't hit a bull in the ass, handful of rocks, and they got their butts handed to them. The beginning of that second half, and Hurley, I know he's a little bit of a kind of a clown on the sidelines or whatever. Animated, all this stuff, kind of over the top. He's a hell of a basketball coach and a hell of a recruiter, and the team plays hard for him. And Purdue is not without merit. That's a very, very good basketball team. They just put over their knee, took them out behind the woodshed, and give them a good butt whipping. Congratulations to UConn. Over at the website today, I want to talk about tomorrow real quick. But today we have a 4-pack in Major League Baseball. We had a bad day yesterday. First bad day all season. Still rolling. 4-pack today, 3 underdogs in a total. Come on. 4-unit NBA best bet. 4-unit NBA player prop. That should be a 7-unit prop. I didn't get it up in time in order to... We have a section there called Best Bets of the Day, which has the top plays for everybody. If they're over 4 units, this should be a 6 or 7-unit prop. It was late in the day. I spent a lot of time actually handicapping the NHL today. Which we have a 3-unit play in. But this is a solid NBA prop for 4 units. Props are $25. Come on. Now, don't like golf? I don't care. Don't care. I don't like soccer. I don't handicap it. But I know guys that are good at it. Every time Griff Murphy's got a top pick or somebody else on the website that I respect, 7 or 8 unit play, 6 or 7, 8 unit play, I bet them. I don't watch them. I don't like soccer. I made my kid quit the team. because they were having, just a quick story, an anecdote. Young son, really wasn't that interested, just joined a soccer team because a couple of his buddies were on it. They put him at backup goalie, and they scheduled the games for kids in Lincoln, Nebraska during football season every Saturday afternoon when every college football game is going on. And for 14 years, I was a season ticket holder at the University of Nebraska for all the home games. Yeah, we gave up like 3 weeks of games and 2 home game tickets, and he played like 3 minutes, and the one time he did play, the team ran down and kicked it in the goal, in the net. He wasn't anywhere to be found as a goalie. You know what he was doing? He's like 8 years old. He was running around behind the net chasing a butterfly. Yeah, done. Mom, put him in the car. Let's go. Yep. Going home, watch college football. Don't want to hear a word about it. Let's go. Come on. Okay, you can be a football player instead of a soccer player. That's what we're doing at this household. Just a quick story. But nonetheless, the Masters next week, or this Thursday. Picks will be out tomorrow. Top 10s, top 20, 7-unit top pick. These will make you money. The cream rises to the top in this tournament. Experience counts. Seasoned veterans. Because you can hit it 350 yards off the box does not mean jack crap on this course. This is a shot maker's course. You got to be good with your irons, good with your putter. You better be damn good around the greens if you miss the greens. And the greens are firm right now. They might get a little rain on Thursday to soften them up. But right now, players are having problems, even with sand wedges coming in from 100 yards, holding a green. And these guys are pros. So being handy around the greens and scrambling, all these statistics are being taken into account. Plus the experience factor. It's the greatest tournament in golf. Each and every year, this is the one they all want to win. It's nice to have a U.S. Open, a PGA Championship, even a British Open. They're not a guy that ever played golf on tour, previous or in advance, that does not want to slip on a green jacket. And we're going to have some good picks for you, and you can sit back and watch it. They'll either finish top 10 or top 20 on Sunday. We'll have those picks out tomorrow with the top play. So get over to Docs, take advantage of the free $60, park it in any new account, use it anywhere on the website, comes with a profit guarantee. That means you can get a card today. You could turn around and get a 4 or 5 pick card with a 7-unit top play on it tomorrow for free, and that's why you're here.